Hello, sweetie. Thank you so much. I'm going in your email here to get the updated information for you, Maylin. So thank you so much for your patience. Yeah, as you know, it's been very upsetting time for me, so I apologize for all the waiting. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. All right, so I'm pulling up your message here. I'm calling in while I'm waiting, calling in the angels and spirit guides and all the spirits that we are seeking contact with to connect with me and help me to read from Maylin clearly and accurately what I see in the cards, symbolism and images, and also through my intuitive senses, so that I may clearly and accurately read from Maylin in this mediumship and get her the clarity and the messages that she desires. Okay. Let's see here. So, oh, you said you're taking a course in mediumship with Colin Bates in England, and I feel a connection with my son much better with some other than with my other living relatives. Yeah, I have no intention to be a medium, but I've tried doing readings at the course, and I did so much better than expected. I feel my son beside me. Oh, absolutely, he is. All right, I'm just trying to find the original email with, the information that you want for this reading. Hold on just a second here. Okay, it must be this one. July 26th, I think that's the one. No? Well, I know it was about your son, right? But I think you had mentioned that you wanted some other... Okay, yeah, I don't know where that message is, but I remember you wanted me to possibly connect with someone else, other relative, I believe. All right. Well, anyway, I don't see it with the. I apologize. I don't see where you have put someone else's information for the reading. So I'm gonna just see what comes through, of course. All right, sweetheart. Let's begin. The very first scene that I'm getting is like a mother and a little child beside her, and he's showing me a like the tree, like the family tree. He is with someone else in spirit as far as family goes. I want to say that it's like a maternal figure, so it could be a grandmother, great grandmother, auntie. He's saying, yeah, this looks like someone that had been quite advanced in age, so, an elder person. She believed, I guess that when I hear that, it usually tells me that the person was religious or, they believed in an afterlife, God. She must have been strict, this person. It's female. Wow. Getting a lot of energies of like, yeah. So maybe this person was very, very serious or very strict, and maybe even religious. But, they really are all love. It's just, I mean, they may have been a bit disciplined or, just a bit serious in life. So I'm not sure who that is, but that's what he's showing that he's around as far as other family in spirit. I'm also seeing a dog. I would say a little dog, but not a tiny dog, but a small dog. I got a long snout. I don't know what breed. I'm not a dog person, so I can't tell, but okay, there's another family member, someone that was a lot of fun, someone that was very funny. In fact, someone with a really good sense of humor. All right, I'm getting a masculine energy with this one. I'm wondering, this might be on his father's side from what I'm seeing. Okay. And I'm getting letter A, letter G, letter O. This is someone with a really good sense of humor. This is a man that, if his wife told him to do this and this and that, he would do it affectionately, quietly. He is kind of like a pushover in a way, people pleaser, just always doing things to make the family happy. So this is the energy of the man that I'm getting, and I kind of feel like he might be a water sign, maybe an air sign. He may have been in a military service at some, when earlier days I just see military. Very wise, very intelligent. I see owls. Always makes me think of like higher education or knowledge, wisdom. And may have also been like overseas or, just out of the country. When I ask what message your son has for you, immediately I see I'm so happy that we're connecting even more than ever symbolism. And then that he loves you. I see the way they show me love for family. It's a bright pink heart. So, he's sending his love. I see the arms open now like a big hug. Okay. And so as you're watching this, I'm feeling him hug you. And then he sort of puts his hands like around your neck and just like at the back of your head, just kind of smoothing out your hair. I feel it feels very comforting. It feels very affectionate. He said he's proud of you. I think that's very sweet. He's proud of you. He's showing like he's putting a crown on your head. I mean, he really is honoring you for being a wonderful mother and person. He said that you were his motivation and inspiration. Very deeply inspired by you and motivated by you. But he says he didn't have the confidence as much as you do. Yeah, and you know what he does? Do you ever look at the night sky, like look at the moon? I see there's a vision I'm getting of him looking back at you, and then there's a shower of rose petals, like spiritually. You know, he showers you with rose petals. um, he knows that you're still hurting and still, I mean, it's something that's fresh and new, but he's saying to keep persevering, and it's a daily kind of a practice, to heal from this kind of thing. And he's so proud of the progress that you're making, and he's just urging you to keep going forward and know that your connection with him will deepen even more than ever, and that he's always, going to be close to you. He's become kind of a guide for you. A lot of the time I see him giving you advice, and although it may not be something, very loudly heard, it's something subtle and in your consciousness. He actually has been communicating a lot with you on the computer or the phone or social media, something to do with like an electronic device. So if you keep seeing signs like the same thing pops up, or you see some kind of love message or something that just makes you think of your son, know that it is from him. Okay, that's validating it's from him. I see a ladder. I really don't know what that stands for, but I know symbolically it can be friendships, it can be support systems. I'm actually seeing a retreat for you. I don't know if you've thought of taking one or looked into one, or maybe it will come up soon, but there's going to be like a weekend retreat or something like that could be specific to grieving. I am not sure. Could be spiritual based, but there is some kind of retreat that's coming up soon that you're going to do, and it's going to help you a lot. It's going to refresh your spirit. Yeah, he's helping guide you to that as well. So it's going to be something that you'll find because of his influence, okay? He also wants you to spend more time outside, and getting, fresh air, and walking, is really good exercise, not only for how you feel, but physically, but emotionally. It helps to release endorphins and brighten up your energy, and he wants you to feel as happy as possible. That's his intention, to ensure that you're as happy as possible. I think that is so adoringly sweet. Yeah. He has encouraged you to take that mediumship class, by the way. Yeah. He's really just looked for any way possible to communicate more deeply with you, because you're doing a great job already, but it's maximizing that energy even more so that it feels more close. Yeah, I can see sometimes where you're feeling really sad and you're looking at one of his pictures that's in a frame. And, in those moments, he's right there with you, hugging you, whispering in your ear that he's still alive. If you look at it like death is an illusion, he is still alive, and he wants you to be gentle on yourself. It's okay to feel and to grieve, but be gentle with yourself, okay? You're a sensitive soul, deeply loving soul. And again, he's sending his love. It's just very, very, an outpour, very, very sweet love. And he's thinking of all the times in the past where you